Continuing coverage tonight, the issues of mental illness and gun violence were center stage in a Gratiot County courtroom today. Nearly 3 years ago, a man opened fire on the Alma Public Safety Building, and he led police on a chase where he fired more gunshots. A jury found the man guilty but mentally ill last month. So, Terry, was anyone injured in those shootings?
Tyler Moreno was wounded in that shooting incident, but thankfully nobody else was hurt. His attorney says Moreno has mental illness and asked for leniency at his sentencing today.
This is a problem with our entire judicial system. How do we treat the mentally ill? What do we do?
It was on October 18th, 2021, when 31-year-old Tyler Moreno was to appear in court for a different assaultive crime, but instead he came to the Alma Police Department and started shooting at the building. A jury found him guilty but mentally ill on several charges, including the most serious, assault with intent to murder. His attorney, Ron Berry, says some of the jurors told him they felt bad for Moreno for his struggles with mental health and wanted him to get help.
There was not anger and venom and saying that he's a vile person and he's out to get police and law enforcement. That's the prosecutor. That's the prosecutor doing it for these cameras and these people. It's a false narrative.
Gratiot County Prosecutor Laura Beaver says the judicial system has worked with Moreno when he was accused of past assaultive crimes involving law enforcement.
Every opportunity that this community has been able to offer Tyler Moreno for his mental health treatment has not worked to keep him safe, nor our community.
And with several law enforcement officers in the courtroom, she asked Judge Shannon Schlegel to sentence Moreno to at least 30 years in prison, what she referred to as a typical time period for a law enforcement officer's career.
Is this court saying that any law enforcement officer that is in this community will not have to be looking over their shoulder at Tyler Moreno? And I will say, and I do firmly believe that this is somebody who had it out for law enforcement.
Moreno said he was actually hoping to be killed by police that day.
I know I endangered not only them, but the whole community. And for that, I'm sorry.
In the end, Judge Schlegel sentenced Moreno to at least 30 years in prison, hoping that he will continue getting the mental health treatment he needs. And trial testimony indicated Moreno purchased gun parts online to assemble his own firearm that he used in that police department shooting. He's in prison now getting mental health treatment as he was serving time for a previous conviction.